Goosebumps are your body trying to activate a fur coat you forgot to grow, which is rude, honestly. Welcome back to Tidbits, because today your skin has left a very old little feature running in the background, the Fur Coat app. Somewhere in the margins, a tiny skin tailor is yanking one lonely arm hair upright like a tent pole and yelling, "Emergency coat deployment!" The problem is, modern humans mostly have the demo version of the coat. The actual machinery is tiny, literal, and much more mechanical than it feels. Every goosebump is a tiny muscle doing a dramatic little pull-up. Those muscles are called arrector pili muscles, microscopic smooth muscles attached to your hair follicles. When they contract, the follicle gets tugged upright, the skin puckers into a raised dot, and the hair stands a little straighter, like it has suddenly remembered it has a job. You do not politely ask this to happen. Your sympathetic nervous system runs it automatically, so your skin can hit the button before your conscious brain has even opened a new document called, "Why am I prickly?" Originally, cold was the main reason to press that button. On a furry animal, raised hairs trap a thin layer of warm air close to the skin, like a fuzzy sleeping bag with body heat caught inside. So when you step into winter air, the tiny skin tailor frantically tries to zip up an invisible parka. Hair up, skin puckered, Operation Warmth. And to be fair, humans still have roughly 5 million hair follicles, which sounds like plenty until you look at your forearm and realize most of that hair is short, fine, and absolutely not prepared to become a blanket. So goosebumps in the cold are not nonsense. They are a real tool being used on very unhelpful hardware. But the same button got a second job: fear. When you get scared, your skin is briefly trying to become a bigger animal. That sounds dramatic because it is. Cats arch and puff. Birds fluff out their feathers. Porcupines bristle into a very convincing sign that says, "Bad snack, choose again." Thicker hair or feathers can make an animal look larger and less bite-sized, so our tiny skin tailor switches from warmth mode to make me huge mode and tries to inflate the body into a startled puffball cat silhouette. On us, adrenaline still nudges the system, but modern skin mostly produces dramatic polka dots. Very theatrical, not especially intimidating. And here is where the old software gets even stranger. The same ancient emergency switch can fire when nothing is cold and nothing is chasing you. A beautiful song can give you goosebumps because your body files wonder under emergency. Those emotional chills are often called frisson, a shivery wave linked to arousal, surprise, attention, and reward circuits. A choir swell, a movie reveal, a national anthem, or one perfectly timed key change can make your skin prickle like somebody opened a freezer door in your soul. The tiny skin tailor hears the chorus land, misreads it as a full-body weather event, and slams the fluff button again. That is because bodies are not neat little filing cabinets with separate buttons for wolf, winter, and that bridge in the song just ruined me. They reuse wiring. Goosebumps still signal autonomic arousal. Cold, fear, awe, surprise, big feelings arriving before words can catch up. And the reflex is visible because the pieces are still physically connected. Skin, follicles, nerves, and those tiny muscles pulling like determined little stagehands. Evolution does not uninstall every old feature just because the original equipment changed. Sometimes it leaves the button in place, label half rubbed off, still working. So goosebumps are old fur technology. Not useless exactly, just mismatched to a much less furry model. The tiny skin tailor can proudly present the receipt. One ancestral fur coat, non-refundable. And honestly, I respect the commitment. So the next time your skin prickles during a scary movie or a perfect chorus, that's your body trying to fluff a coat it mostly doesn't own anymore. As always, stay curious. And if your body has another tiny noise, face-plumbing trick, skin oddity, or involuntary little mystery hiding in plain sight, leave it for the Tidbits sketchbook to inspect next.